how to generate ideas for your YouTube videos. Hi, I'm Lucy Griffiths and I'm going to show you how to generate ideas for your YouTube videos. If you like this video, I would love you to subscribe. Please click on the link below. So when you're actually wanting to create content for YouTube, it can be really difficult to know where to start, because actually you can feel like, oh, everyone's done that video, I don't know where to start. So the key thing to do is start doing some research. And it might be that you have some brainstorm of some ideas, and often I will literally be on a car journey and I might write some notes not as I'm driving, but as I'm sitting in the passenger seat. Or it might be, somewhere else, you're on holiday, you're in a cafe, and you basically just have a brainstorm. And every time you have an idea, write it down. So just have a note on your phone where you just write down the ideas. Or it might be that you have a notebook and you put it in there, but you want to keep that ideas bank going, because that is a crucial resource. So now stage 2 is actually doing some research to get some ideas. So it's really starting with looking on YouTube for more ideas and the videos that you want to particularly target, why they're successful and how you can use those, even if you're a small channel, to grow. So let's dive in.
Brainstorming is one of the best ways to come up with ideas, and you want to save that list of ideas whenever you have them. So I tend to save my ideas when I'm just, out and about. I'll use my phone and keep a note on my phone of any ideas that I have. I then will take these ideas and research them. So I take the kind of core idea and then turn it into an SEO-able title, so it means it gets found, because some of these titles might not get found on YouTube because from an SEO perspective they don't stand out and I won't rank. So it's really important to have that brainstorm and have that list as an ongoing list, and I will keep having ideas for videos. In the build up to shooting, it might be that I spend, I'll have different ideas over a 2-month period. So I just keep having ideas, and every time I have an idea, I write it down. The next thing I do is also I make sure that I get ideas from YouTube. So one of the key things that I really look at is, I'll be putting in different topics, different ideas to see what else is out there. So let's just say that I wanted to look up some ideas for cookie recipes. And let's be more specific about the cookie recipes. Actually, let's say gluten-free cookie recipes. So gluten-free. Now this is, as you can see, one of my favourites. It gets looked up fairly regularly. Now, if we were then looking down at these, actually you will note that there's soft and chewy gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. And so this has had 277,000 views. And so actually one of the smart ways for you to really rank with a title is not just to say the best chocolate chip cookies or chocolate chip cookie recipe gluten-free. Actually, if you get the words like soft and chewy or whatever other words describe, with raisins or however, really the best soft gluten-free cookie recipe ever, because actually those kind of titles means that a smaller pool of people will find that search category. So it's easier for you to rank number 1. And so if you look just down here, you'll see, so you can have a higher search ranking when you are choosing, more options. So rather than just saying gluten-free chocolate chip cookies, you actually say gluten-free chocolate chip cookie recipe, soft and chewy and the tastiest cookies ever. And you're going to therefore attract a smaller pool of people. You can rank number one, and then it will go out to a larger pool of people. So the more that you can choose your titles according to that criteria and really planning them out this way, the better. So, start getting ideas. And so the best way to do that is once you've looked up a category, then you can start saying, oh, shall we look at this recipe here, see what else they're doing? So clean and delicious, for example. Let's just check out them. What other recipe ideas are they doing? And could I see if there's some ideas that I could also get from here? So here's some other ideas, the newest ones. These all sound pretty yummy. So you can then start saying like, oh yes, cornbread stuffing. That's a good idea, especially for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So then you start moving on from the original idea to get more ideas. And so then you can start thinking, oh, let's do that one. Let's do some other recipes that actually work really well. And then you can start getting more ideas. And so then you go off and you start saying, yes, oh, here's my list of ideas. Now I need to, obviously in this case, you need to actually cook them and make them so you can make a YouTube video about them. But it can give you ideas. And this is what the research is really important for. What you want to be choosing with the criteria of selecting the research is what videos have done really, really well. And so it's not necessarily, this channel has 1 million subscribers. So this channel is, if you're a smaller channel, this is out of your league. But then if you start looking at some of the smaller channels, and what categories have they done really well in? So let's look at this woman, Becky Excel down here. So she's got 16,000 subscribers. So, she's still doing really well, but it's not the 1 million subscribers. But she's getting, good views on certain videos. So which ones have done really well? And so when you start drawing that down, they're all doing fairly consistently between 1.4. This one's got 2.3. So why is that done so well? And so what categories are doing really well? And so you can then pick particular categories. So this one, what's for dinner, easy 30-minute meal. So that's really popular. Oh, that could give me some ideas. So the more that you can kind of dig into someone's channel and see what's really popular, the better. So what I eat in a day is done really well, and what I eat in a day again, that's also done well. So, all of those things can give you some ideas of the types of meals, the types of videos that you could create, and how you can research it. And this is the 2 starting points. So I use my brainstorming plus also get ideas from other YouTube videos. And the more you drill into it, the more you come up with different ideas, the better your content will be, because you can be inspired by other people. It's not that you're copying them, because you're not, but you can be inspired by their ideas, because ultimately you have your own twist on things. You have your own voice. You have your own perspective on something. And so whether you like that video or not, it might be you just look at the title and think, oh, I can create that video. And so you go off and you make your one, or you might watch it, whichever way works for you. But at the end of the day, it's your voice, it's your way of doing it that is going to make you stand out.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm often asked this question about how I get my ideas. And the truth is that you want a mix of your ideas, but also be inspired by what you see around you. What's working on social media? How can you adapt and use that so that you can also create great content? And the more that you can do that, the better. If you found this video useful, I would love you to subscribe. Please click on the link below to subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye 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 for now.